Now let's go to number 6. Number 6, there is the equation of the absolute function of 2x minus 1 plus the absolute function of x minus 2 equals 2. And what is the minimum of x and what is the maximum of x? So basically we just have to find what is the value of x, the minimum of it that satisfy this equation, and what is the maximum value of the x. And for here, we just have to understand that absolute function, this could be positive or negative being positive, right? So 2x minus 1 here, this could be 2x minus 1, right? And the way that 2x minus 1 is positive, it has to be greater or equal to 0. So 2x greater than 1, greater or equal to 1, so x is greater or equal to half. And then this absolute function could mean that it is the negative value of the 2x minus 1, right? When it is being have absolute function here, absolute sign, it will be positive. So 2x minus 1 have to be less than 0, it is x less than half. Okay, same must go to the x minus 2, that it could be positive, which is greater or equal to 0, x greater or equal to 2, and then also could be the negative, so x minus 2 is less than 0, so x is less than 2. Okay, and then from there we can see that the value here is just ranging between half and 2. So if you put into number line of minus half and 2, that we can see that there's a value that is less than half. Okay, so for the interval of less than half, it will be the negative of minus 2x minus 1, right? So this is minus 2x plus 1, right, for a value less than half. And for here, less than half, it is for the negative of minus x minus 2. So it is minus x plus 2. If we add up, that will be minus x plus 3, right? And because we add up, you can see at the initial equation that is equals to 2. So we have to make this equal to 2, right? And then, so this is minus 3x equals minus 1. So x equals 1 over 3. We keep that for later. And then for the interval between minus half and 2, you can say that for greater than half, it is the positive value of 2x minus 1. So that is 2x minus 1. And this is for the value of greater than half and less than 2 is still the negative value of x minus 2, right? So this is minus x plus 2. If we add up, that will be x plus 1 equal to 2. So x is 1. And then finally, for the value of greater than 2, that must be the positive of 2x minus 1, right? And then this is the positive of x minus 2. This is 3x minus 3 equals 2. So 3x equals 5 and x equals 5 over 3, right? So we have three values of x. We have to find which one of this value of x that is satisfy the original of 2x minus 1 plus x minus 2 equals 2, right? So if we put down x equals 1 over 3, that would be 2 times 1 over 3, which is 2 over 3 minus 1 absolute function plus the absolute function of 1 over 3 minus 2. And this will be 1 over 3 plus 5 over 3, that is 2. So this value is correct. And then when x equals 1, we can see that that is 1 plus 1, which is 2. So this value is correct. But if 5 over 3, you can see that it is 10 over 3 minus 1, which is 7 over 3, already exceed 2. And same as this, 5 over 3 minus 2 is 1 over 3, right? So that will be 8 over 3. So that is not satisfying 2. So for number 6, the minimum of x is 1 over 3, and the maximum of x is 1. Okay, so that is for number 6. And now let's go to number 7. Number 7 is about the complex number there. So you can say that number 7 is w equals 1 plus root 3i over 2. And it holds that w to the power of 5. So that's basically, you have to just, multiply that. So we just have to make this w squared, right? W squared. that will be 1 minus 3 plus 2 root 3 I over 2. That will be 2 root 3 I minus 2 over 4. And you can see that if this w squared, we multiply it by itself, it will be w to the power of 4. So right, it's getting closer to w to the power of 5. So we just have to calculate, multiply this by itself again, right? So that is 4. I think we just simplified that the first, right? So that is root 3i minus 1. This way we could ease the calculation. So root 3i minus 1 over 2 to the power of 2. So, okay, so that will be minus 3 plus 1 minus 2 to the power of 3i over 4. That will be equal to minus root 3i minus 1 equal to. Okay, we just put them negative in front. So we got this. Okay, and because this is w to the power of 4, to make it w to the power of 5, we just have to multiply this, right? So that is basically actually just this becomes squared, right? And we know that w squared is the this one, but we have the negative value in front, so w of 5 to the power of 5 is 1 minus root 3 I over 2. Okay, and you can see that the question, it says holds that w5, the real part is half, and the imaginary part is minus root 3 over 2. Okay, so that is for number 7. And now for number 8, it says that there is like a general term question. It is a sub n plus 1 minus a sub n equals to n, where the first term is 0. So where n is a positive integer, what is the general term for a sub n? So basically we have to find the pattern. If we want to find a sub 2, that will be a2 minus a1 equals 2. So a2 is a1 plus 2, so a2 is 2. So the second term is 2. And now for a sub 3, a sub 3 minus a2 equals 4, so a3 equals 6. So now we just trying to find the first pattern, and then we determine the general term. So that is a4 minus a3 equals 6, so a4 equals to 12. So a4 equals to 12. And then let's find one more. a5 minus a4 equals 8, so a5 is 20. And if we put, this way, we can see that this is have a difference of 2, this is 4, this is 6. Sorry, 6 to 12. This is 6 and this is 8. And then this one has the value of 2, 2, and 2. And you can see that this is not like a general arithmetic function, which only have the difference, this part, but it has the second difference. So the way to find the general term, okay, the general term is that you have to use the first 3 values, right? So A is 0, B is 2, C is 2. Just use the first value here. Do not mind the other one. Just make sure that the second difference will be equal, will be always 2, right? And then the difference here is no matter, but the second difference must be the same. So the general term for that is actually A plus n minus 1b plus c minus 1 n minus 2 and 2, right? And you can see that that will be a, which is 0, plus n minus 1 multiplied by 2. And then we add it with c is actually equals to 2, right? So that is n minus 1, n minus 2. So that will be 2n minus 2 plus n squared minus 3n plus 2. So that will be n squared minus n. That will be n times n minus 1. Okay, so this is the answer for number 8. So just find the general term. And that is for part 1 of MONBUKAGAKUSHO Mathematics 2015. And stay tuned for another part.